Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, tonight we meet a Mission San Jose high school student whose love for basketball offsets the hate she has seen at times when she is away from the court. There is little glamour in the life of a basketball team manager. You get to tie some shoes, roll out the balls, take some hits at practice, and then at the games it's setting up the music, keeping score, and finally putting away the team chairs. But Perwana Kazi does all this with a smile. She is thrilled to be a part of the Mission San Jose team.
It's honestly very enjoyable. I mean, I know sometimes I wish I could also be on the court playing, but I'm always thankful for the opportunity.
Perwana wanted to play for the team, but a hip injury prevented her from playing. She asked head coach Doug Sakamoto if she could be team manager, and 4 years later, the relationship is still on. Perwana is Muslim. She wears a hijab, or headscarf, by choice. It's part of her religion, but her parents were surprised when she asked to do it. Since 9/11, Perwana says she has endured a lot wearing the hijab.
I've basically grown up with racism. I know I've been limited to some things that I really wanted to do just because I wore a scarf. I've been spit on before. I've seen a fair share, but it's all right.
She actually told me some stories, and how I reacted to those stories, just really surprised, because the people that have said those mean things were they said really rude things, and I didn't know how to reply to her except, I'm just proud of her for being proud of her to represent the Muslim community, like that, and not being scared and being strong.
With the recent killings in Southern California, Perwana says the hatred has increased again. So it was especially disturbing for Perwana when a presidential candidate said he is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States, and later suggested all Muslims should be listed in a registry. So Perwana went on social media and wrote a letter in response, saying, "Before being a Muslim or an American, I'm human. I hope and pray for the day you finally understand that and stop blaming Muslims for the actions of those who do not even understand the essence of the religion of Islam."
It makes me feel honestly just very sad, because without actually getting to know me, without knowing what type of person I am, what I do, what my life is like, people just judge me based on my physical appearance, literally just because I have a headscarf and that's associated with the religion of Islam. People automatically assume that I'm the type of people that have bombed places, that have killed others, and I would never be able to do that. So I truly wish that before people actually reach those conclusions, jump to those conclusions, they would actually get to know me as a person, and afterwards, if they decided they didn't like me, that would be all right.
The reaction to the letter was swift and overwhelming and almost entirely positive towards Perwana.
Definitely it was well written, but in terms of the impact it had on other people, from the comments that I saw, it did make a difference.
It was definitely a different feeling, but it was a very good one.
The presidential candidate did not respond to Perwana's letter, but she didn't expect a response. She wanted her friends to know what banning her family from coming into the country and registering her as a potential threat would mean to someone they know.
I'm saying this on behalf of the entire Muslim community, but before we're Muslim, we're also humans, so we see everyone else just as our friends. We're not out to kill anyone, to hurt anyone. We are just living our lives, and the religion of Islam just happens to be a part of the life we're living.
So Perwana goes on smiling as the happy manager of the Mission San Jose girls basketball team. She is succeeding in school and looking forward to her first vote as a new 18-year-old in the upcoming presidential election, an American citizen exercising her right to vote after learning the power of her freedom of speech. So she'll probably leave her duties as team manager behind at Mission San Jose High School when she goes off to college next year, but she wants to go pre-med and then hopefully become a doctor.
That's great, and she's involved in the next election.
Yeah, but no further political
voting,
aspirations at all.
All right.